Jason with Huck Outdoors, and today you see we're up here at the Forsey Creek Trailhead. It is packed. We are going up to Jackstraw Springs Trail Camp. Gonna camp there tonight. And this is gonna be my first time in a hammock overnight. Like actually doing the underquilt, top quilt, all that good stuff. I've slept in a hammock over in Havasupai, but that was just in like 80-degree weather. Basically nothing. But we're gonna try this all out. I've got the whole hammock gear stuff with me, the tarp, everything. First time. It's gonna be fun. And I got Matt with me today. And a full parking lot. We're about a mile in on the trail here, and you can see all these trees that are burnt. This is from the lake fire, I think, about 4 years ago now. And this is just the beginning of it, but if you were to go this way, that's the way the lake fire went. Almost started in this area too, over by Jinx Lake, but then went up. So where we're at though, Jackstraw Springs is way up there. Almost there, the camera probably way up. And there shouldn't be any effect of the lake fire there. But this trail was reopened last year when they reopened this whole side of the mountain. So we're gonna keep going up. We've came to a good viewpoint here, coming up we're at the first switchback, and right across the way is you can see Etiwanda, Cucamonga, Ontario, Baldy, maybe, I'm not too sure, I guess it'd be Pine and Dawson way back there as well. So there's Thunder, Telegraph, Timber, all that you could see. Let me move over to the side here. Right behind this tree there's Slide Lake area, and right there would be a Keller Peak lookout. I can see it from here. And then straight through is Butler Peak. And you got the fire lookout tower there. Clark's Grade goes right up there. Beautiful views. And then if I come over a little bit more, what comes into view right there is Delamar Mountain. Pretty awesome. Enjoying these. Man. Matt, pretty good views, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
this is one of the best views so far. We've gone up about 1,000 feet and finally got some getting good views.
Well guys, the views just keep getting better and better on this trail. So between those trees is going to be Butler. Right here in front is Gray's Peak. Right behind this tree right here is Delamar. You come down a little bit more, Bertha's right over there. Then you've got a Gold Mountain. And then I think, as much as I've pointed out that mountain, everybody should know what that is. If not, go back, watch some videos. It's Sugarloaf. And then let me step away from the tree right here. Right down here is Jinx Lake. How many times have I been at Jinx Lake and never knew this trail was up here? Wow. Beautiful views. And then let me point it back this way real quick. As we were coming up the trail here, we're just about to hit the last switchbacks before Jackstraw Springs, and met one of the rangers up here, Stephen Peach. Very nice guy. Comes up here, volunteers every weekend checking out the trails. Also, he does trail maintenance as well and fixes the trails for us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy.
It's awesome, man.
We have made it to the Jackstraw Springs Camp. The spring is barely flowing. I'll show that to you guys a little later. We're going to make this camp. Got Matt right there. It's going to be his spot for his tent. He's got the Nemo Hornet. And then between these two trees right here is where I'm going to set up. I've got my hammock, which is, I think it's a Yukon Outfitters. A little bit heavier. It's got the bug net, everything. And then I've got a Cedar Ridge tarp that I've got to go over, and then I've also got a Cedar Ridge underquilt and overquilt. So it'll be my first time using all that gear. Can't wait to use it. When we were coming up here before the trip started, I asked my buddy Don some tips on hammocking because he's like the hammock guru. You guys can find his channel. It's Hanging on the Trail. But he is the guru of hammocks, and he was telling me one thing you do with your hiking sticks is you reach out like this to find a good spot. As you can see, I'm almost touching both. I've probably got like 6 inches on each side. So this spot should be perfect for me. And when you're in a big camp with a lot of hammockers, what they'll do to claim their spot, they'll take these, put them down like that. People know this is their spot. Camp is set up. Matt has his Nemo Hornet here. It's a Hornet 2. I think it's like bomb-proof. It's right under 2 pounds, 2 vestibules. Pretty awesome. Let me show you my first time hammock setup. So I've got the doors. I've got actually 11-foot tarp from Cedar Ridge. I got the doors just connected together. Don't need them. I'll show you the other side quick. Same thing. And then if you come in to my little humble abode, I got a Cedar Ridge underquilt. I want to say it's a 30. And then inside my Yukon one here is my 0 degree top quilt. That'll probably be way too warm tonight, but yeah, we'll find out. You can see I've got the tree straps up here, and then I've got a continuous ridge line up here. When I threw it up, I had it under the ridge line, but now it's going over it. And I'm not too sure if I want to fix it or not just yet. But that's it. Back out, that is my hammock setup. Pretty nice. We're coming up here to Jackstraw Springs, and all the reports show it as being just a little trickle. The spring starts right here, and this is what we got to filter from. Right there. That's it. That's the flow you got. We're at Jackstraw Springs. We are within maybe 15 feet of where it's coming out of the mountain.
Yeah.
15 feet. And this water is some of the best water I've ever tasted, if not the best. It is amazing. We're sitting down here at camp, just relaxing. It's peaceful here. You got, we've heard probably 5 or 6 different types of birds chirping. There's the wind's blowing through the trees. Sun's setting behind us here. And you know what? We're the only people here. I don't know how many millions of people live in Southern California, but this hike is what, 2.5 hour hike up to here. And for another 2-hour drive for most people, we're the only people here. So for dinner tonight, I'm just doing some ramen with some dehydrated veggies that Matt gave me. It's a beef ramen. He's also got these little packets that he makes of Cholula. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there as well. And what are you making?
This is a potato gnocchi with sun-dried tomato pesto.
Oh, look at that.
So right now we just have oil and Italian seasoning. I'm about to add the pesto sauce. And then I got a little bit of dehydrated milk that I'm going to add in with some water at the end and kind of make it creamier.
Sounds really, really good. I feel like I'm chincing out with a ramen. I'm loving this campsite. Really am. What do you think, Matt?
Great. Lots of space. Surprisingly, no one here.
Yeah.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Which every other camp spot around here or camping place, they're all booked up.
Yeah, all the other trailheads for overnight, besides the ones on the ridge up there, like Anderson, Shield, stuff like that, were booked. So like Johns Meadow, Dobbs, Alger, everything up along Vivian Creek was booked. Dry Lake, Dollar Lake, they were all booked.
Everything.
And we've got this to ourselves. I consider that to be pretty lucky.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you guys in the morning and let you know how everything was. Well, it's 7 o'clock. Windy throughout the night, but the hammock held up okay. The tarp I got from Cedar Ridge helped block the wind pretty good. There was a time where the wind changed a little bit direction, and I didn't feel like going up and closing the doors that came on that tarp, so that came in, blew in a little bit, but then changed back again. Slept through the night pretty good. We made contact with the ranger that met us on the trail, and he alerted Matt that when he was hiking down, he came across a bear, the first one of the season, and went uphill.
Yeah, he said the first time he's seen it on this range.
Yeah.
Side of the range in a while.
So it's good. It's good to see that after the lake fire that the animals are coming back, the bears and probably the deer as well. I don't know if you guys can hear behind us. We've got a bunch of woodpeckers out here just going off in the trees, having some fun. When I first woke up at 6, you could hear the birds chirping. Pretty nice. And then it got down to I had 47, he had 48, so right in there, not bad. So we're gonna, actually we just did make our coffee. Relax for a few, then head on down and get some breakfast at the Oaks, which is a little restaurant in Angeles Oaks. back to the cars. Let's see here, it took us 2 hours and 26 minutes to get back, 4.58 miles. Not too bad. Temperature now, I was just checking, it was like 78. It's getting a little bit warm out here, considering it got down to 47 last night. This trip was a blast. Never knew that little campground was up there. Now I do. And hopefully it'll be a playground once again. So if you guys do like this video though, do hit like. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.